They cut me off because when I say stuff they don't like, they often cut me off. But I want to say that I know that there's lots of Photoshops and lots of shit going on. Lots of names connected with me. I know that people have called me with this body and face Summer Brooks or Katrina Hernandez or whatever because they tried to confuse you guys and fucked on Suzanne Haynes, whatever. My name is actually Ashlee Alband. Always has been. Born and raised. With this face that is slightly changed over time. My nose is different. It is what it is. I have Ratrina's fucking... I can't get my apple to go up on this side. I can laugh and it sort of goes up on this side, my left side, but my right side is flat as fuck, like I had a stroke. And I'm going to start watching people around me and see if they have flat faces too now, because Katrina's doing some weird ass shit to us. I guarantee down below, your face doesn't look the same as it normally would. I miss my apples, because when I smile, I get big apples on my cheeks, and I can't get it up. See? It's flat. How that is possible, I don't know. But if you see, I know Katrina was my friend in real life, and I know that this is her face. And I also have a neck, and they've got that fucked up with me too, because suddenly my profile is off, because my neck is more like Katrina's, because she's more like this. She doesn't have a chin, and I do. So it's really odd that the whole shape of my face has changed a bit right now. But I'm still me. I'm still here. I still have this mole. I still have my nose line. it's my eyebrows, whatever. I need to get my eyebrow pencil. I don't have the money for it. So I have to use this stupid crayon eyebrow pencil. I haven't been able to buy my eyebrow dye. So it looks slightly different than I normally do. I don't have my good makeup that I like, but I'm just dealing with it, just like we're all dealing with shit right now. But 100% my face is flat. I can't get this apple to go up. And even on this side that's not my face, that's the shape of Katrina's face. It's so gross. And I also see my eyes are bright blue. And what I noticed a while back is that it's photoshopped immediately on my camera to show them as green. They're actually blue as fuck. Not as blue as Jackie Gabato's, but mine are blue with dark navy blue circles on the outsides of them. And they're definitely not like Jackie's, but they're blue as fuck. And they've never changed in real life. If you were to look at me in real life, my eyes are super blue. And but the flatness, it just is. We're in this weird spot right now, but this is still Ashlee Alband. I have always had this frown line from frowning. I have wrinkles on my forehead, which Joe complained about as he was leaving the marriage. He said I was wrinkly, whatever. So there's a difference to my face slightly. My teeth have always had the ridges on the bottom of my teeth. Always. I've always had my fangs, which I love. I always wanted them bigger. And so I'm still here, even though I'm stroked out. It looks like I've had a stroke. But it's still exactly, I have 2 earrings on my right. On my left, I have flower tattoos down the right side of my back. I'd like to finish it, but it hurt real bad last time. I have this tattoo here, which says it was her chaos that made her beautiful. I have a heart on the left side of my neck. It used to say Kissling down here from when he was in prison, and now it's just flowers. It looks like a blue flower dick, to be honest. It just is what it is. See, when I look like Rat with her no chin, it bothers the fuck out of me, because I hate Katrina Freeman Hernandez. I hate her with all my heart. And I know she's done this to all your guys' bodies too. So she's trying to make us all look like her, so when boys look at us, it's really her that they like, not us. That's how insecure that bitch is. Pure insecurities on that girl's part. So she can say, oh, he doesn't really like you. He really likes my face, not yours. But we all know that the boys like our personalities, not necessarily our faces. So they hate her personality, and I know she keeps saying she's so much prettier than me, and I don't care. I'm not looking at that. But her insecurity is the fact that she wants to be able to say, we look like her, and that's the only reason why they like us. It's true. So ladies down below, I hope that gives you power and happiness, because that's pure insecurity on her part. And disgusting. Ken Lang, thank you for liking me, not in face, in just my personality, because she'll never be able to say that about us. And I appreciate the fact that you went out on a limb for me like that. I really do. And someday I hope to be able to smile and show you my apples, and really feel like myself with my actual profile and things like that. And I think that might be part Joe Gill too, because he was always so insecure about his lack of chin, and I've played that pretty hard here. I don't really care. See, like, my face doesn't even move when I talk. That's what I'm saying. It looks like I got a stroke. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck is going on in my face? You want to see something else I've seen Katrina do in life, so you guys can just sit and laugh. And I've played it quite a bit here, and Ken, I guarantee you use this. I guarantee you use this. You better have. So, in real life, there's a meme out there where a girl is flirting with a boy at a ball game or something, and she's in the stands, and she says, wait, let me think. Well, something like that, right? It's this little girl. I'll see if I can find it for you. I've actually seen Katrina do that in real life. She actually makes that face in real life. And I've played it in the last 8 months just because I know that she really makes that face in real life. I've played it. But I've never used it. I've never done that face in my entire life, except for the last few months, because it's so funny to me that there's a meme out there making fun of her. So I've used it quite a bit. But it's actually, Katrina in her 20s would do that. We'd be hanging out and she would make that face. She actually does it as if she's cute. Way before all this shit started. Way before my knowledge of this. But in her 20s, so like 20 years ago, she was doing that. I can tell you a time, I believe she did it maybe sometime when I was at, when me and Crystal lived together off of Sweetwater in 27th Avenue, our apartment. I paid for half of everything. It's not like I was like bumming a house from her. We went in on an apartment together. I got the big room because she had 2 rooms for her and Gabe, who I call Bug. And only because the first time we hung out, we watched Bug's Life together and snuggled, and he was cool as shit. And I adore Gabe as if he's one of my own. He's such a little bruiser. And I've always said Crush reminds me so much of Gabe, just a couple years behind. He was always like a boy's boy, funny as shit, wrestling you, wanting to play. He was like, you want me to do a trick or something? What are you looking at? You want me to do a trick or something? When he was 3. And Crystal, I wasn't there. Crystal told me the story, and I thought it was the funniest thing. I actually played that throughout this, and I know that Katrina stole it as if that was hers. Maybe it was fraud. But that was actually a 3-year-old Gabe that was like, everybody was staring at him. Tiffany, Justin Brooks, Tiffany Burns, Crystal, and everybody was looking at him and he was like, what are you looking at? You want me to do a trick or something? At age 3. Funny as fuck.